So the next hack is if you are writing something in class and you spell it wrong, like I did, and you don't have an eraser, all you have to do is get a piece of a hot glue stick and erase with it. And then it'll come off. And if there is a residue that feels kind of plasticky, just ignore it, and yeah. So as you see, it does still leave a plasticky residue. You can't see that on camera. It does a pretty good job erasing, and that's your only thing that you have. Then that's your only option. So I think that does a really good job, and on to our DIYs. So let's say you have a really boring pencil and you hate it so much. Because I know pencils can be really boring, and I just don't like them either. So I'm going to teach you guys how to bedazzle your pencil. All you need is your pencil, some glitter. I'm using green and red. Some glue. I'm just using this Doris brand gallon glue. And the last thing you need is a paintbrush. So I poured some glue in there, if you can kind of see that moving around. And basically what you're wanting to do is put a piece of paper or something under it so when you're pouring the glitter it doesn't make a mess. I'm going to do it over this box that I used in my last video, and if you haven't seen that, I'm going to leave the link down below in the description and also in the iCard, so make sure you go check that out. So I'm going to get my paintbrush and I'm going to dip it in the glue, and then I'll see you guys after that. Okay, so I did use my paintbrush and my glue, and I just put a thin layer of glue on top, and I set it on top of this box, and I'm going to hold it down and just going to spray glitter everywhere on the pencil. Just like that, and I'm going to repeat the same step with the red. Okay, so I didn't put it all over the pencil, but make sure you guys put it all over the pencil and let it dry overnight. Then after you let it dry overnight, put another layer on top to seal it. And I told you that it will eliminate a lot of mist if you use a box or a tray under it. I just poured a spot right here on accident. But as you see, there's very little amount dripped off, but you just want to let it sit on there overnight, and then you can put the gloss on top, and then you have a perfect glittery pencil that you can use at school. On to the next hack and DIY. So this next one is a hack and a DIY. So I'm going to show you guys how to sneak in slime into your classroom or into your school. Okay, so for this DIY and hack, you're going to need a glass or a bowl to put your glue in. You're going to need glue, of course. You're also going to need activator. I'm using saline solution, which is basically contact solution and baking soda. This is the safest that you can buy and use. Borax and Tide, they are just very unsafe, especially for little children. But since someone came up with the saline solution and baking soda hack, it's much safer to all types of children. You're going to need a mixing tool. I'm just using a spoon. A container of your choice. I'm using a container that you usually put food with. You have food in here. You take it to school or take it to work, and then you eat it. And you'll also need a lunchbox. I don't have a lunchbox currently with me in my filming studio, but I will show you a clip with my lunchbox. Let's get started. So first I'm going to get my big gallon of Doris glue, and I got a request of where I got my glue from. I did get my glue from Ross, and the price was $7.99, which is $8. It was very, very, very cheap, and I'm very glad I found it at $8 because the original price is $28 for this big clear gallon of glue. Even though it does say comparable to $12, it was $28, so I saved $20. So make sure you guys go check out Ross, because I don't know if they just have it in one of the stores that just randomly had it where I live, but I just found it there and I got really excited and really happy, and it saved me a lot of money, and I'm very happy with Ross right now. I forgot to mention, but you're going to need paint or food coloring, and today I'll be using food coloring instead of paint. I'm going to use yellow food coloring and red food coloring, which will make orange, because Halloween is like right around the corner and I wanted to make something festive to Halloween. Oh, and I'm making a holiday series, so if you guys want to check out a holiday series that I make, a slime related to the holiday, every holiday, make sure you keep on watching my videos so that you can watch that if you're interested. If you're not interested, I'll be posting a lot more videos, so make sure you go check those out once I have them uploaded. Okay, so I put my coloring in there, and I'm just going to mix that so that it becomes a really nice bright orange. Oh, and I didn't mention, but I'm going to use glitter as well, since I can't forget about glitter. I'm going to use red and gold glitter, just to make it look spooky and stuff. So I added in the glitter, as you see. It's so glittery. I added a lot of gold and a little bit of red, because red was overpowering it if I use a lot. So now I'm going to get my baking soda, my contact solution, and start activating. I also wanted to tell you guys that this video was requested by Milky, and if you want to go check out her channel, I will have that in the poll, so make sure you go check out that poll up there so that you can see her channel. Anyways, let me finish activating. So get the dish that you picked to put your slime in and put it in there and close the lid. Then you're going to put it in your lunchbox. So that is my lunchbox, as you see right there. And what you're going to do is put this inside of the lunchbox. And your teacher is going to think that it is lunch or snack. So in the middle of class during snack time, you can open it up and play with it. And when your teacher's coming, quickly close it, put it in your lunchbox, zip it up, and just leave it on your desk. Just like that. But make sure you close it completely or it will leak onto your lunchbox. Thank you guys so much for watching these DIYs and hacks. Make sure y'all hit that like button and comment what you want to see next. And hit that subscribe button and make sure it's red, not make sure it's gray, not red. And